No, not that one. This one. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I've got too many lights on here. Let me show off this one. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to do some Ring Fit now. Hopefully it will be pleasant and enjoyable, and we'll, be happy. I'm going to move this slightly over so it takes up less space. I thought about something today. Not that I don't think about things every day, but today specifically, so I'm using my webcam, the one with the shitty quality, as you can tell. But I do have like my phone over here where it's been for like the other streams, and like I turned it on earlier, not while live on stream. I was just looking to see if it would make sense to get two camera angles, and like if I throw it on, you'd be able to see me when I plank, but like I don't know if it's really necessary to have two of me at the same time. Anyway, good evening. Still up for day 75? Heck yeah. Would you like to adjust the difficulty? Nope. Gonna just keep on cruising. That said, we can stretch. It's always good to do that. Today is an exciting day because while it is day 75 of Ring Fit, it is day 100 in a row of fitness boxing for me, which is fairly exciting. I feel like it's a pretty good milestone.
Next is the heel lift stretch.
Sadly, while fitness boxing does celebrate the months, like every month you do, they're like, oh, good job, you've made it like this many months working out. I was surprised to see that they don't have anything for 100 days.
Last time. All right, good. Next is the back straightening stretch. Take a big step forward and drop your hips.
Probably should have done with the right one first, whatever.
Breathe in.
But no celebration for 100 days from the trainer themselves.
You should be able
but it was nice. I got to work out with my favorite trainer today. Just luck of the draw. I changed the instructor every single time. I just moved it over by one, so I go through cycles of 9, I guess. And I landed on
spread your feet
on Lynn, which is great.
Raise the ring con above
your
head and lean to the side.
She's got my favorite voice, I think.
Face
very
forward
friendly
without letting
and nice.
your head drop.
It's good to work out with her.
Try not to bounce during this stretch.
Try.
Let's do one more of each.
Hello, Drillmaster. I see you using those emotes for their intended purpose. I like that emote. That's one of my favorite ones, I think. I only have 5, but like, they're all cute, so. But happy Tuesday. We met with Adonis. Okay, right. So last time we did these 2 mini games, which means we have this one left, and then if we do this, we should be able to get a treasure chest at the end. According to this, it wants us to do some leg exercises. So we have the knee lift already. We could grab the knee lift combo, maybe? I don't know what to replace, though. We could replace the shoulder press with it, I guess, because we maybe don't need the heel. I think that'll be alright. I'm feeling kind of fat today. A little fat. I had chicken for dinner, but I had 2 chicken legs, which were tasty. But I'm wondering if I should have only had 1 instead, because I'm feeling like a little bit heavy. They managed to beat the Boston Texas. I did not. I went for like. I don't remember the timestamp that you left to go to bed, but I only played for like an hour 50 minutes or so like a usual stream time. So I didn't stay up like last time, where I went for 5 hours playing that game. I did make it to to that like new phase a few times, which is good. So I think that the next time I play it, I'll probably be able to beat it, because admittedly last night I had a beer, a shot, and then like around like half a bottle of sake with my friend. So like, as far as like nimbleness and ability to use my fingers go, maybe was not at its highest point last night. So I think that maybe if I try it again, it'll be better. Yeah, exactly. You know, I was taking it easy on the boss. So, but yeah. Here's a question, I guess. We'll see if, because I kind of value other people's opinions more about this. Right now I'm using the webcam that I've used in the past, which is, you know, supposedly 1080p, but is clearly not high resolution or HD. And like compared to my phone, which I've been using recently for the other streams, I have my phone over there, so I could like turn it on as a secondary camera for when I'm down here like this. And I just don't know if I want to have two cameras on with the Nintendo. Did I get a haircut? I did. Yes. Beautiful. I did get a haircut on Friday. Admittedly, when I wear a headset, it makes it, you know, harder to tell. But yes, I did get a haircut. I sent a picture to my friend, and he was like, "You're looking extra strange there. You should get that costume out again." Though I was Dr. Orpheus that one time. I wasn't Dr. Strange. I know that they are, you know, a tease on the same person, but yeah. But yeah, hold on. It'd be bouncing. So like the quality of this camera versus how washed out this one is, like, it's kind of crazy, I think. But see, I don't know, like clearly, like, you can't see me from that camera, right? So like, maybe it's good to throw this one on sometimes, but I don't really know if I want both of them on at once, like at all times. You know what I mean? Also, if like you can see me when I'm down here like this, I can't slack off when I do planks. Kidding. I do my best not to slack off.
Stand up. No need to rush, though.
Shit. Hey, come on. Yeah. No need to have both on, I don't think, if I'm not doing an exercise that brings me down.
Keep squeezing.
But like the warmth of the other camera, and like how not washed out it is, you know, like it's, the difference in quality is really, really big, you know?
Move super energetically. Right.
We just have some, you know, man, have you seen that, there was someone who like hooked up a drone with the camera and then mounted it on his head, or like he mounted a thing for it to follow him on his head, and then he could only look through the drone eye. Like he like wore like a virtual reality headset, and then had like the drone footage streamed to him, so he was like playing life in third person. Which is a pretty fun idea. But also, like, I think he said it was like super hard to do anything. Like, all things depth perception were just screwed. Which, I mean, understandable, right? Wait, did I just pick up vanilla ice cream from a rock?
Oh no! Slink bugs!
Oh no! The hell's a slink bug?
Turn into a tree and wait for them to leave.
Alright. Oh, like right now? Right leg, okay.
Stay rooted until they go away.
Get it? Get it? Stay rooted. It's in a tree, in the middle of a path that elsewhere is all clear. If you, like, don't hold this, Do they come after you? Like, do they hurt you? I don't really want to find out. Eat, eat, eat. No, no, no.
Nice balance.
I'm good. Also, I'm trying something a little bit different tonight. Normally I do this, and I like walk slowly. Today I'm gonna try to actually bounce, which is like the appropriate sound mode. Because I'm thinking I might get a better workout if I bounce, because you know uses the thigh muscles and whatnot and such, as opposed to just kind of the whatever you use when you walk muscles.
This will be weird.
But yeah.
But press me your abs and twist your upper body left and right.
I think I've watched a lot of anime today. I realize that statement might not surprise anyone. But, you know, I have like over 20 shows to watch this season. And a lot of them come out on the weekend. And so, unless I actually like sit there for a while and like go through and watch as many of them as I can and whatnot, I have leftovers for like the rest of the week, basically. It's like a meal plan of anime. So I watched My Shisho Has No Tail. Watched the latest of that. Yeah! I watch that when it comes out though. Boku no Hero. Which it comes out on Saturdays? Fridays? Saturdays? It comes out late in the week, I think. But that's been good. Always looking forward to that. Like, the whoever the director is of that show is like so good at setting up hooks and whatnot. Like, I mean, like pretty much every episode ends on some form of cliffhanger or something where like you want to keep going with like a regular pace of like every 3 or so episodes. It feels like it's like that, like where you could maybe stop for a little while, but it's just good. Yeah, like it is a very good series. Oh, what should we do? We didn't get our full knee lifts in last time, but maybe we'll do the knee lift combo instead. Actually, let's do the knee lift on this one. Go ahead and make any head of this. I like the quirks are just fun.
Super energetic.
Like though, like you gotta wonder how they're that creative. Like, do they just have like a list? Oh god, stop! A list of like random abilities or like character tropes, like has bunny ears, has this, has that, right? And oh, okay, fine. And like, do they just like throw darts at it to make new characters, and then try to figure it out? But yeah, it's good. I felt like twice in Hawks, that fight. It's like, oh man, twice. Margo just kicks his off. Yes. Also, like when she put her thighs like on that like Nemo's head and then just ripped it off. That I'm sure got a lot of people going. They're like, man, I wish I was that watermelon. Real watermelon hours. She's great though. She's fun. Like number 5 hero is a rabbit. Like what? But then you see her in action, you're like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay, let's move.
That's pretty great. I like Hawks though. I wasn't like super into him at first, but I feel like his like infiltrate the villains arc and those things has been pretty good.
Very nice.
Though I feel bad for him because of the Twice situation, where like, you know, he does think that Twice is a good dude and he like wants to help, but it's not gonna work. And then like Togo and Twice with the handkerchief on the head and everything, I was like, oh. But you know that like the dude is bleeding out and is very dead, probably. So, but I did like Twice because like he didn't really like Twice is a villain, right? But he's a very relatable villain, I think. In the same way that, like, I don't know if you watched the Joker movie,
Okay, let's switch sides.
but like the, you know, the society, putting aside the memes
Okay,
and those
let's
kind of
go.
things is like,
Raise the ring.
I feel like Twice is kind of a good example of like
Good
a
job.
bad day kind of thing. Although in his case, it's not really a bad day, it's more like a bad life
Fantastic.
and just like a bad situation that got him to where he is. And like the reason that he's mainly a villain isn't necessarily because he's doing, you know, because he's a bad person, but because that's who actually like
Very nice.
is friendly to him, I guess, or where he finds a place. So
Neat. Excellent.
yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, Hawk said that he like basically like cut all the bones or like the tendons or something. I forget exactly what he said. And then like he was going hard out of those flames with the sword ready to like cut the dude.
Increase your pace.
I expected decapitation, but I mean that wasn't there. But he was like bleeding out, and then
Good job. One left.
the double just like started melting away in Togo's hands.
Guard.
So who knows?
With your legs
Though
bent
I think someone said that like Togo maybe has twice his blood still. Like she might have a vial of his blood. So even if he doesn't show up again, like in the flesh, as it were, he might.
Flutter kick.
Oh wait, this isn't multi-target. I want something multi-target.
Three lift combo.
Maybe he'll show up again in spirit, as it were. It would be kind of good, I think, if Togo got out of like a bad situation using twice his blood so that he could kind of like save her again,
Raise up. Left.
kind of thing. In the same way that like she saves him. Like that would be like poetically nice.
Left. Right. 20 more. Left.
Yeah, it's good though.
Raise up. Left. Right. Lower down.
I really liked
Right.
what is his hero name? Charge?
10 more.
The electricity guy, who's like, I gotta protect what's important to me. He's like, earphone Jack, this girl. And it's like, oh hell yeah, I'm all for that shit. I hope they hang out and they have happy friendship and everything in between together.
Flutter kick.
We'll see. Alright. Watch the example carefully. You got it. I'm ready.
Raise and lower your legs. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. This will focus on working your legs.
But yeah, that one's good. Didn't watch it today though. Like I said, I tend to watch that one right when it comes out. But I did watch the reincarnated as a sword second episode. I think it was second. She joined the guild, the little cat girl. And that was really cute.
Tough one.
That one is adorable. I took a lot of screenshots of like the cute little moments, like her holding her her new guild card. It was just great. It was like, this is a good cat. I like this cat. Yeah, I will say though that watching My Master Has No Tail, which is the Rakugo anime that's airing right now, makes me a little bit tired. Not because it's boring or anything like that, but because Bunko, the main Rakugo master, the titular master with no tail, speaks in a Kansai accent, I believe it is. Which is just like the most relaxing of Japanese dialects. It's the Kyoto accent. Like a lot of seiyanas and it's like very soft vowels and those things. And it's just like, I could fall asleep to like someone just like saying nice things in that accent. Oh, squat, not. Good. Purple Sunset Smoothie.
You did it!
Interesting name. Oop. But yeah, I feel like, did I watch another episode of anything new? I've also been watching Mobile Suit Gundam, like the original, just because it's been a long time since I watched any of it, and I don't actually remember if I ever finished it.
Now
Oh,
turn your
exactly 50
exercise
calories.
into experience points with a victory pose. Charge your squat power, but don't overextend.
There's another one that I watched. I watched the second episode of I Want to Become the Eminence of Shadow, or whatever the name of it is, which is like the edgy, reincarnated, and I have OP powers show of the season. Not that there's like not like 5 of those probably, but
Please do not move your thumb.
it's okay. I've been reading some of like the forums and whatnot on it, and apparently they are like grabbing pieces out left and right from like the light novels and other things and whatnot, like super out of order in order to like get to the plot faster. So we're like missing out a lot of world building or something. But yeah, these characters are really overflowing. I mean, it always is, right? It's just a very popular genre because no one wants to live on fucking Earth anymore. We're going. Oh, hydrate. I don't have any water. One moment, please. Hydrate before you dihydrate. My thing's coming down, but yeah, it's okay so far. I mean, it's got good action. You know, like it's pretty par for the course. Like if it was someone's first isekai, I'm sure they would enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, I'm 3 episode ruling it. So we had that was the second episode. So we'll see if it like picks up or there's anything unique or interesting about it. Otherwise, I might kick it. Huh, 4 more defense. Do I have a set bonus though? Hold on. Where is it? Change look. What am I wearing? No. Okay, never mind. There is no set bonus for this. Set bonus makes jogging and knee lifts easier. I don't know what you mean, but alright. Cool. So that's good. Pop over here. We've done those. We did that. So let's do this one. Where's Guru Anma?
Ah.
There she is. Let's sneak up and surprise her. Where are those two? They should be here by now. Grandma! Wow! Don't you scare me like that, my heart nearly stopped. Then again, now that I'm a ghost, I suppose I don't have to worry about my heart stopping, or other bodily minutiae. You were scaring me, so I figured I'd return the favor. Don't you blame that on me, it's not my fault you're so jumpy. Guess I can't argue with that. To think, I went to all the trouble designing a training program just for you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. It's okay, kid. I'm not really mad. Been in pretty good spirits since becoming a spirit. Look at that. Look at that knee slapper. Alright, yeah, she's mad. Might even be good for you. Reach the goal using specific green fit skills. Alright, let's do it. Let's make Grandma proud. Bounce it up. Wonder what kind of weakness Grandma has that led her to fall into the dark influence. That is a good question. Maybe she just wanted another son or something, like empty nest syndrome. Alright, what are we doing? We are bending. Okay. Oh gosh. Cool. Almost went a little bit too far there. Oh, we're mixing it up and doing 2 rights in a row. Crazy. Well, I was reading a new manga earlier today, and I could only find it on the website for like on the websites and not with Hakuneko, the offline manga downloader. For some reason, it doesn't show up. But it's called like the soon dare, whose gets a little less soon every time we interact, or something like that. It's like a Pixar manga, I think, because it's like very one-shotty with
Warrior 2 pose.
very one-shotty with like one panel, like one large full-scale panel per chapter, quote-unquote, and then every now and then there's like maybe 2 pages or so.
Return to the start.
It'd be a good name for a druid. If anyone for WoW, because I want to know Brenton will watch it. A druid, okay. Druids do stuff with plants and those things. Are you looking for like a serious name or like a silly name? Like
Okay.
Like
switch
Mr.
sides.
Pickles.
Don't forget to switch legs.
After Drew Pickles is a thing, but I assume Mr. Pickles is probably taking it. Shifting the bears, cats, and
Twist a
trees.
little more.
You could call it
Good.
like
Go a little
Kuma.
further back.
This the Kuma bear anime posters right there. What about Bear Do?
Twist a little more.
Like Bone Druid, but Bear Druid.
Excellent.
Mr. Pickles is already taken.
Give guard.
Alright, maybe not that then.
Keep squeezing.
Druids. What about like? I mean, Squiscars is probably taken, right, from Metalocalypse.
Warrior 1.
I feel like Nordic names, or like Nordic sounding names like that are pretty good names for druids.
Slowly bend to the left.
Oh, Ben, not Twist.
Slowly return to the starting position. Only raise your shoulders within your range of comfort.
Is generic druid name taken? Like name of generic druid name? Is that too long for a WoW name? I don't know what the limitations are.
Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs. Slowly bend to the right. Slowly return to the starting position. Be sure not to tilt forward or backward.
Generic druid worked. Good. There you go. Generic druid. Imagine if like I don't know, they're like rankings in WoW.
Good.
Like PvP or just like guild ranks or something. Because how good would it be to like get super duper high and be like, oh man, who's the best druid on the server? Generic druid. Like how good would that be? That's funny though. I saw him at on Friday. I mentioned that I like wanted to get back to Endwalker. I did not play at all. I barely played any video games all weekend. I spent like half a Sunday outside next to a river, just sitting there and like relaxing in the sun and sipping a nice beverage.
Bend your knees, then straighten.
You might already be in the top slots for Warlock. Alright. I mean, no pressure, but it'd be pretty cool if you managed to get generic druid to be the top druid for your server. But yeah, on Sunday I went to the Vietnamese cafe near my place, and I got their egg sandwich for the first time because it's a new item on their menu. So they got like pickled veggies, eggs, some spicy, like relatively spicy bell pepper type stuff, or maybe not bell pepper. It's a sliced like hot pepper. which is pretty good. And then like mayo and some other stuff and like some sauce on it. It was really good. And I ate that, and I had my milk coffee, which is good, and a Nutella bar. And then after I got done with that, I went ahead and wandered down to the Chinese bakery and got myself a Hong Kong milk tea, which are really good, and a strawberry pudding, like strawberry rice pudding, and then a wife cake, which is like winter melon and some other stuff and like a fluffy pastry. And I didn't eat the melon cake while I was down by the river, but I had the pudding and I sipped my tea and just like sat out. I took some good pictures actually. I don't have them on my computer though, so I have to like move them from my phone onto the computer to show you. But there was a pretty good pictures of some ducks.
Yay!
Or not ducks, sorry, geese. After this level, I'll show you my favorite picture of a goose that I got while I was down there. It was a good one.
Let's select the skill.
Alright, gotta make sure to... Have we done the boat pose yet? They are?
Bend slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly return to the starting position. Be sure to maintain your balance.
Also, last night we were talking about the Bayonetta drama. There's been a new development. Fun fact. Platinum has made a statement about said thing. Or rather, actually, Platinum did make a statement. Individuals within Platinum anonymously told the press about the contract that Helena was so mad about.
Stand up. No need to rush, though.
And here, no need to rush, he says. Let me just read this. It's on Bloomberg, just so I don't get this wrong. All right. It says 2 people familiar with the negotiations said this. Platinum Games sought to hire Taylor for at least 5 sessions, each paying $3,000 to $4,000 for 4 hours in the studio. That would make a total of the game for at least $15K. In response, they said Taylor asked for a 6-figure sum as well as residuals on the game. Platinum declined, and following lengthy negotiations, took auditions for a new actor. Platinum later offered Taylor a cameo in the game for the fee of 1 session, which she turned down, the people said. Is what Bloomberg says. So, if that's true, all right, let's say that this anonymous 2 people from Platinum who are familiar with the negotiations who can't be named because of legal reasons. If what they're saying is true, then it sounds like Helena was complaining about the 4K for the 1 cameo session, as opposed to the pretty decent sounding gig for the 3 to 4K per session,
Tree pose.
or the 4K for every 5 hours. Yeah, see, when it gets recontextualized with that information, it's like,
Slowly bend to the
this lady sounds like she's hard to work with.
perfect.
Like-
Lower a little more. Relax. And avoid straining.
That seems like a pretty amicable rate. Also, for some additional context, there's an interview going around from a few years ago where some YouTuber asked how long it took to record the first Bayonetta game, the voice acting for Helena for the first game, and it took her 4-hour sessions. So 16 hours total
Slowly return
is what
to
the first game was for her.
Try to angle your raised knees straight out to the side.
And I assume that the third game has more content, more hours, and whatnot, so you know, I feel like she would have been able to make some pretty decent money. But I don't know. That's a jump. Like something like, hey, here's possibly 15K or like 15 to 20K, let's say, for the work on the game for like a couple weeks or so of your time. It sounds like.
Legs bend slightly. Squeeze.
And then she says, well, 5 figures is enough, I need 6. Like, that's a pretty hefty jump up. Like, another $80,000? But that seems like a lot.
Warrior 2 pose.
And residuals, though? I imagine the residuals were probably the hardest part for that. Because it's like, well, no one wants to keep paying someone afterwards, right? Like, everyone else probably doesn't have that. Yeah, like, that's a lot. Like, I've had to deal with someone asking for more money before, and I went, and I got them more money, and then they were like, I really wanted more than that.
Okay.
And so I can sympathize with the studio on this a bit. Where it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, it doesn't hurt to ask for more money, but like, I feel like she should have maybe taken the deal. So, but yeah, we'll see. Just all the drama and everything. I'm sure that there's like a million keyboard warriors who will never like read that other information, or who will discount it and then just like go on defending Helena and like harassing people who like platinum game stuff.
Awesome.
I mean, we'll see. If I ever pick up the Switch version of the Nier Automata game, we'll see if any like weirdos pop into chat to like yell at me for playing a platinum game. In which case, there's a very easy solution, which is to show them that article. What, you thought I was going to say to ban them? I don't ban people. That's Daphne's job. Actually, that's like, whenever Daphne comes by, and I'm always grateful when he does. He's that nice German streamer who streams quite a bit. He's a very fun guy, very nice. He has like the sloth emojis, everything. He is a mod in my chat because he's nice like that. And it was like, hey, do you want me to mod for you every now and then? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, that'd be great. Like, not that my chat ever gets big enough, but like, when he raids or like comes by, I always see him like in the chat thing. It shows me notifications when someone gets banned, and like he comes in and immediately like 3 bots get banned out of the channel. I was like, I didn't even know they were there. Thanks. I wish they wouldn't though. The bots, I mean. Like, clearly Twitch knows that they're not real. Because they don't count towards like viewership or anything like that. Get there. Yeah. But yeah. So I really don't blame Platinum for going with Hale, because I imagine that she was easier to negotiate with. The other thing is that apparently, and I haven't like fact checked this, but apparently Hale and Helena are in the same union, I guess? Like voice actor union? So I feel like whatever additional negotiations were going on after that initial offer, like around residuals and the 6-figure whatnot, I wonder if the union had nothing to do with that and it was all like personality.
Okay, let's
all
switch sides.
Helena.
Don't forget to switch legs.
I actually don't know. I should go rewatch her video because I can't remember if it's Helena or Helena.
Focus
Her
on
name. I think it's Helena because she has 2 L's. But yeah, it's you know, interesting internet drama, I suppose. But it does make me wonder, like, how much do voice actors go for on like Fiverr?
You should feel it
You
in
know?
your stomach when you breathe out.
Like, if you wanted to hire a voice actor for a few lines.
Select a skill and attack.
But either way, regardless of who is telling the truth, I am very doubtful that she'll find any work in video games for a while, based on all this drama.
Slowly return to the starting
I guess
It's
that's
okay to lower your leg if it's too hard.
Should have seen that one coming.
Bend a little more.
I've used Fiverr once, and had a pretty good experience with it. Not for voice acting or anything like that. Clearly, if I were to voice act or need voice acting for a game,
Okay,
I would just record all the voices myself because I'm so talented.
Slowly bend to the right.
There's actually, I played what game was it that I played before? It was like, I can't remember if it was like a hentai game or like an age game of some variety. I don't think it was. But it was like Russian voice acting, and the dude clearly did all of the voices and used like a synthesizer to do the women voice and whatnot. But yeah, I wonder how much Fiverr voice actors cost.
Nice move! Amp guard!
That's what you did. I mean, I saw that video. The noises.
You should feel it in
They're
your
good.
stomach, not your arm.
If you ever need some random grunts, you just come on by. We'll mute the audio and I'll just go into the mic.
Pose pose.
You the worst quality ever. Oh, wait, where's the thing?
Bend slowly.
You just use some recording scene real quick, right? That's the hard part.
Return to the starting position.
So I will say, like,
Bounce back up.
I'm a big fan of my headset. My $30 headset that has like better microphone quality than a whole bunch of other things that I've seen my friends use. Granted, I do use voice meter banana. No, potato, sorry. Voice meter potato to add a little bit of compression and some other stuff onto it just to try to, you know, clear things up a bit and whatnot.
Stand up. No need to rush though.
Actually, weirdly enough, on my Factorio demo VOD, like when I played Factorio,
You should feel
like
it in your stomach.
more than a year ago, someone commented on that YouTube video earlier today. No, yesterday, sorry. Yesterday?
Be sure to stay
Within the last 24 hours.
Evolve.
And said, nice mic. That was it, their entire comment, 2 words, nice mic. And I don't know if they're being sarcastic,
To the left.
but I replied, thanks.
Slowly return.
But it seems relevant to this conversation.
You can do it.
So yeah, if you ever need a good USB headset, the B ones is good. That's
Okay, let's switch sides.
that's
Switch
the
legs.
thing. It's Be Excellent is the brand. They're $30 and they're like
Slowly
they're good.
twist to the right.
Like I remember when one of
Areas being worked.
like this is my second one I think I've owned, and when my first one finally kicked the bucket because I like stepped in the cord or something, and like the cord got loose and such to like hold on it by accident or something one time, and I had to use like one of my other headsets that's like more analog and plugs in. It was so much quieter and so much like lower, like it was just bad quality. I thought it wasn't working at first, but it was really just that it was so quiet I couldn't hear it like without turning up the gain like crazy and like the settings and stuff. While this one, it's literally on 2 at all times. Like the volume meter is on 2 because otherwise it's too freaking loud. Press not suck. But yeah. Speaking of though, I did miss that last game session that you had for Crack and Smackins and whatnot. how close are you guys to releasing out of curiosity? Or if you don't have any deadlines, you know, if there's anything announced, I'm curious about it. But I would like to get some of my friends to enjoy it at some point, because I have a lot of friends who like multiplayer games, and while I suck at playing multiplayer games most of the time, they play a lot of Tarkov, those friends. Well, there it is. How am I supposed to catch up to this thing? I wonder, have I sacrificed short-term gaming? No, I haven't. Come here, you! Oh, you bastard. Hold on, sorry, I think I'm missing a couple messages. Well, I'm gonna come over here. Currently, we are in the review process of the last batch of publishers. If they don't bite, you won't stop. Oh god, oh no! Oh fuck! You don't have deadline to the okay, cool. Well, I hope that one of those publishers, like, you know, gets back to you. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get it because I messed up. Just as I expected, not so easy. Even for you. Well, because I ran into a wall, Grandma. Alright, I'm impressed you came pretty far even with a limited selection of fit skills.
You did it! Drop your hips. Victory!
Alright, will they tell me why Grandma fell, though? Or will they just give me the, you can stop now, and we have to wait till next time? Curious which one. You had one partial fun round where that sadly didn't reach your goal. Aw. Is it possible to, like, do Kickstarter? Or, like, one of those things?
Wow!
Press all your hard work. Training your body as a whole takes patience, but it has its rewards. Looks like you might be the one who can save Drago after all. I can't help but worry about my grand minions. They don't have any proper family, you know. Took them in and I raised little scamps as my own. Thought I was going to be there for them, at least until they grew up, but when I met you, I felt my age catching up with me. My hinge post got so rusty you could hear it creak. That's Grandma's weakness. She's worried about getting older. But she's so feisty. She doesn't seem to be in decline at all. When I was a young woman, I ate 3 bowls of rice for every meal, but lately, I've only been able to knock back 2.
Huh?
Don't think she's declining much at all. Everyone ages, I suppose. Doesn't really matter that you age. What's important is how you age. That sounded so wise, I surprised myself. Age whose wisdom, as they say. And bowls of rice, apparently. My favorite possible option, you know, relying on marketing and doing that's alright for the sale. Can't imagine that's easy. 25 minutes. 100-ish calories, 95. There we go, that's not bad, right? Alright, great news. 4,000 knee lift combos. Yeah! That Kermie, please. Did you ever think you'd make it that high? It's amazing what persistence can accomplish. Let's stretch.
Let's begin our static stretching. You won't need the ring con. Be mindful of your body and stretch within the range of your ability. Use your right hand to pull back the fingers of your left hand.
I do hope that
While arching back your left wrist,
you
stretch your left arm
figure out,
forward.
you know, the marketing and the funding and everything like that, so you can get your game out there. But it is a fun little arena
Now do the
bonker.
same on the opposite side.
Publication launching in the community and for Kickstarter.
Take care not to bend the elbow of the arm you're extending.
Oh yeah, alright. I see what you mean about the marketing and whatnot.
Bring yourself back slowly.
I don't even know how you...
Raise both arms
I don't
and
even know how
pull
you get
down
that
on your
going.
left elbow. Stretch your upper arms while pulling
Like
your elbow
local game
downward.
jams or something? We'll get it done. The question is just how long it would take, or which row.
Now do the same on the opposite side. Be careful not to let your upper body tilt to the side.
You've always got all the streamers in the
Bring
world to
yourself
tell you
back
about
slowly.
game to advertise,
Join your
right?
hands together in front of you.
You could
With your palms facing out, stretch out your back.
once it's in like I don't is it in alpha right now, I guess, technically, or because beta would mean that it's out like open to the world so that people can try
Bring
and stuff,
yourself
right?
back slowly.
Oh.
Put your right
So,
leg
like,
forward.
just
and put
thinking
your
about,
hands on
like,
your hips.
How I hear about
Bend your
like
right knee
smaller
and stretch
indie
out your
games and
left
stuff like
calf.
that. It's like typically I hear them from like Vinesauce or other like biggish streamers like that who like do multiplayer games with their friends
Now
sometimes and
switch
things like that.
legs.
Oh,
If you're less flexible, it's
It's an
okay if
alpha.
your heel goes off the ground.
because I mean the reason I mentioned
Bring
Vinesauce
yourself
is because he's
back
fairly
slowly.
responsive to email from like mostly everybody and whatnot.
Widen your
So
stance,
even if it's just like a
place
quick
your hands
response
on
to
your
those
knees,
things.
and drop your
Pretty-
hips.
pretty good about
Rotate
it.
your left shoulder inward and extend your left hip joint.
It's a fairly large audience, so. But I assume you have a you got a
Return to
marketing
facing
person,
forward.
right? Someone who's in charge of
Now
all
stretch
that.
your right hip joint too.
Like they're probably all over figuring out what
Be
streamers
sure not to let your knees
to come
bend
down.
inward.
No, okay, maybe not then. That's you.
Bring yourself back slowly.
Well,
And
I
your
mean,
stretching is complete.
check out
Good job.
Do you ever watch Vinesauce? I guess I've never asked. I feel like I mention him at least once a month or so because I watch and enjoy his stuff enough. That's why seriously. Come on. You're doing fine. You had like when I played when I did the playtest session with you and the others and whatnot. You had a good group of people, right? So you have some skill pulling all these people together. I don't have time or energy to cook. Look for healthy convenience food. If you want to eat healthy, sometimes it's best you can buy and prepare the ingredients yourselves. But it means duck cooking every day of the week, can't it? If you're not in the mood to cook, you can always buy a frozen or pre-made meal from the supermarket. Just check the nutrition information to help you choose foods that are nutritionally balanced. Wait, I got this. I got this. Here we go. There we go. Convenience meal right here. Look at that. Look at it. It's delicious. Alright. Where's the ring? Does the thing ask for advice connection get down the road marking? Hold on. Here's something you can do. Alright, let's see. Is Nightbot alive? Yes, it is. Okay. So, that Discord server right there, it's a Discord server that I share with, the Core 4 gaming folks who like to stream and do fun things and play Tarkov together and whatnot. They have a self-promo channel that people use and whatnot. And they're also the people who I'm thinking of whenever I'm like, I know people who would want to play that game and have fun together and such. Like, they are, that could be a resource to say hi to some folks. And some of them stream. One of them, my friend Justin, he has, I don't know how he got it, but he's good at talking, he has a lot of charisma. He got like a sponsorship from some random drink mix company or something or whatnot. So I don't know, but they're good people. They'd probably help if they could play your game, do fun streams, let their little networks know. So. All right. Okay. Pizza. It's all for today's cooldown. So, you know, not a huge thing, but something that maybe could help. Alright. That is it for Ring Fit. Dread. Hold on. I just had to be happy for a moment here. Not these. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at down here. Down here. Look at that days in a row stat. 100 days in a row. It's good stuff. Supreme Stamper, acquire 100. And total punch count of 112,500 hits. Absurd. But yeah, that's my crowning achievement today, is getting to 100. Which I think is pretty good. Like, I feel like 100 days in a row is something worth being happy about, I guess.